Right. The Mississippi, Nile, Amazon. Who can read the answer to this one, please? Can somebody read the answer to this one?
Smart.
Yes, Smart.
The Nile is longest river. The Amazon is longer than the Mississippi.
Good. The Nile is the longest river. The Amazon is longer than the Mississippi. And circle, I can find it, circle the longest, the superlative, and longer than the comparative in two different colors so that we can see the difference quite clearly. Comparative starts with the and then has an est on the adjective. Comparative has er on the adjective and then followed by the word than. So they are not the same. Tall. Who's reading?
Mina.
Mina, please.
The camel is taller than the hippo, but the elephant is the tallest.
Good, thank you very much. The camel is taller than the hippo, but the elephant is the tallest. And again, we circle the there it is. We circle the comparative this time and the superlative. Next, who's reading about old? Who was that? Sorry, I didn't hear the name. Who? Can somebody read this one? I can't hear anyone. Smart, can you read?
Yes. The
Oh,
tortoise is oldest. The kangaroo is older than the panda.
right. The kangaroo is older than the panda, but the tortoise is the oldest. And again, we circle the comparative and the superlative. So it's quite clear here to see the difference between the two, because it's important to know the difference for tests, unit test, final test. There will be questions about this. Now, one way to know if it's a comparative or a superlative, comparative to compare, there must be two or more, like a kangaroo and a panda, or Amazon and Mississippi, or the camel and the hippo. There must be two to compare. But the superlative, only one. One tortoise, one Nile, elephant. So if there's only one, like the tortoise, then we have the superlative, the oldest. But two or more than two, we are comparing, which is the comparative. Okay, let's move on then now to this page here. It says here, listen and write. So when I start, I'll play the audio sound and you will hear a girl talking about her visit to the zoo. So when did she go to the zoo? She went to the zoo on Friday. So that's why we have Friday here. What was the smallest animal that she saw? You write the animal here. The longest animal here. And how long was the longest animal? You write the number here. How many meters? Then what was her favorite animal? It goes here. And the name of the zoo goes there. Remember, names have a capital letter. All right, the other ones don't, but names will have a capital letter. I will play the sound twice, 2 times. So don't worry if you miss it the first time. I will play it again, okay? So let's get started. Oops.
Listening 3.7. Listen and write.
What are you doing?
I'm doing my homework. Look, I've got to write about the zoo.
Oh, yes. When did you go to the zoo?
On Friday.
Tell me about the animals. What was the smallest animal you saw?
The smallest animal? Well, we saw some very small frogs.
So, was the smallest animal a frog?
No, it wasn't. We saw some spiders and butterflies too. The smallest animal was a spider.
And what about the longest animal?
I think it was the crocodile. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was a snake.
A snake, right. How long was it?
4 meters.
4 meters? Wow, that's long.
Yes, it was.
And what was your favourite animal? The elephant?
No, I like smaller animals. I liked the panda best.
The panda.
Yes, it was beautiful. I love pandas.
And what was the name of the zoo?
Grove Zoo.
How do you spell Grove?
Grove.
Oh, yes, I know it. It's near here.
Yes, it is. It's a great zoo.
Listening 3.7. Listen and write.
What are you doing?
I'm doing my homework. Look, I've got to write about the zoo.
Oh, yes. When did you go to the zoo?
On Friday.
Tell me about the animals. What was the smallest animal you saw?
The smallest animal? Well, we saw some very small frogs.
So, was the smallest animal a frog?
No, it wasn't. We saw some spiders and butterflies too. The smallest animal was a spider.
And what about the longest animal?
I think it was the crocodile. Oh, No, it wasn't. It was a snake.
A snake, right. How long was it?
4 meters.
4 meters? Wow, that's long.
Yes, it was.
And what was your favourite animal? The elephant?
No, I like smaller animals. I liked the panda best.
The panda.
Yes, it was beautiful. I love pandas.
And what was the name of the zoo?
Grove Zoo.
How do you spell Grove?
Grove.
Oh, yes, I know it. It's near here.
Yes, it is. It's a great zoo.
Right. I'll just make this a bit bigger again so you can see more clearly. Right, the zoo. Now, you only write one word, but you know I like to ask questions and I like you to answer questions in a sentence. So that's what we're going to try now. So my first question is, when did the girl go to the zoo? When did the girl go to the zoo? Who can answer? When did the girl go to the zoo? By phone too? Yes? I'm sorry, Byfern, I can't hear you. Microphone's not okay, or the internet or something. Can somebody else answer?
Mina.
Yes, Mina, I can hear you clearly.
She went to the zoo on Friday.
That's the correct answer. She went to the zoo on Friday. Mina, can you tell Byfern 2 there's a problem with her microphone?
My phone ไม่ได้ยิน
Okay, thank you. Right, very good answer. When did past simple tense, when did she go to the zoo? And just like Mina said, she, we change the girl to the pronoun. She went, past tense of go, she went to the zoo on Friday. So my next question is, what was the smallest animal that the girl saw? What was the smallest animal that the girl saw? Smart? No? Who can answer? What was the smallest animal that the girl saw? Can't hear anyone.
Mina.
Yes, Mina, you'll have to go again. Yep.
It was spider.
It was a spider, yes, and not the frog. She said the frogs were very small, but the smallest animal was a spider. So that we have spider on the line. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Right, next. Very similar question, but we just changed from smallest to longest. What was the longest animal that the girl saw?
Smart.
Yes, Smart.
Is a snake.
It was a snake. Yes, it was a snake. Good. So that brings me to the next question. How long was the snake? how long was the snake? Not many students can answer in the microphone. So let's have the answer in chat, please. In chat, can you write your sentence in chat? How long was the snake? Answer that question. There's the question. I have the question in chat. How long was the snake? Who can answer in a sentence? No apostrophe S, Mina, because you have it was, not its was. So take away the apostrophe S, and then you're almost correct. I would say meters long. I would say it was 4 meters. Yes, it was 4 meters. Again, Bifone 2, I would say it was 4 meters long. How long? It was 4 meters long. But good. Good. And Chicha, yes, it was 4 meters. That's okay. That's okay. How long was the snake? It was 4 meters, or it was 4 meters long. Yes, Mina, good. Right, so my next question, you can choose, you can answer on the microphone, or you can answer in chat. What was her favorite animal? What was her favorite animal? Yes. Correct, Mina. It was, yes, smart. It was a panda. No S on panda, not pandas. It was a panda. Right. What was the name of the zoo? Is the next question. No, that is wrong, Smart. No, that is wrong, Chicha. That is correct, Mina. It was Grove with a V. Grove Zoo. With a V, not a D.
โอ้ฟังผิด
Yeah, that's okay. It was Grove Zoo. There we have it. But that's okay. Whether you were right or wrong, it doesn't matter. Important is that you tried. So that's good. Yes, Chicha, well done. It was Grove Zoo. Good. Now, I don't want to do any more from the book for today because I'll need more time. Whoops. I didn't mean to close that. So this activity here, do the speaking activity. Which animal is the shortest? I've got a shark. I've got the snake. The snake is the shortest. 1 point for me. Well, we can't do that speaking activity game because we're not in a classroom, and also because you all must have a worksheet, which you don't have. It's not in your book. You don't have the worksheet that goes with the game, so we can't quite do that because the worksheet, there it is. The worksheet looks like that. You don't have this, but I do. So what we're going to do is on Wednesday, you have class next on Wednesday, we will talk about that worksheet, and then we will write the answers here, okay? So we'll do a little bit of a speaking activity and write the answers or write sentences about those animals here on Wednesday. But we don't have time to do that now. So you can close your books, please. Books closed. Yes, Mina, good girl. With your books closed, who can answer my question? Just from your head, not from the book. So, book closed. When did the girl go to the zoo?
Mommy,
Mommy.
she went to the zoo on Friday.
She went to the zoo on Friday. Next question. What was the smallest animal?
Smart.
Yes, Smart.
It was a spider.
Yes, it was a spider. And my next question, what was the longest animal?
Nina,
No, Mina, I'd like somebody else to answer, please. Can someone else answer? What was the longest animal? What was the longest animal? Okay, Mina, you'll have to answer. Sorry. Because
it was a snake.
it was a snake. How long was the snake? How long was the snake?
Chicha,
Yes, Chicha.
it was 4 meters.
Yes, it was 4 meters long. That's very, 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 very long, isn't it? I'm nearly 2 meters tall. So that's 2 times how tall I am. Oh, very long snake. What was her favorite animal? What was her favorite animal? Yes, Pufai? Chicha, sorry. Chicha?
It was panda.
It was a panda, yes. And what was the name of the zoo? What was the name of the zoo? Smart?
No.
Mina? Name of the zoo was?
Tina.
Mina?
Was Grove Zoo.
Grove Zoo, yes. Grove Zoo, Grove. Grove is a name, it's a word or a name that I know very well. Because when I used to live in England, part of the town where I lived was called Grove. I didn't live in Grove, but I lived very, very close to a place called Grove, so I know that name very well. And there was a street called Grove Street also, a road, which had the same name. So it's a word I know very well. Right. Tuk-tuk. Formula One racing car. Tuk-tuk. Formula One racing car. Who can make a comparative sentence? Who can compare a tuk-tuk with a Formula One racing car? Mina, smart. Come on, tuk-tuk and a Formula One racing car. What could you say?
Mina.
Yes, Mina.
Tuk-tuk is slower than
A racing car, okay?
racing car.
Yeah. A tuk-tuk is slower than a racing car. A racing car is faster than a tuk-tuk. Let's say salt and sugar. Salt and sugar. What can you say? How can you compare salt and sugar? You could say sugar is sweeter, one, yeah? Salt is sweeter than...
Smart.
Yes, smart?
The sugar is sweeter than salt.
Yeah, that's right. The sugar is sweeter than salt. You could say the sugar is tastier than salt. Right. That's all for today, students. I will prepare the next activity for you for Wednesday. Okay? So have a nice day, everyone. Bye-bye. See you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.